Hi everyone, welcome to another Workshop Wednesday video. This month we will be doing watercolor drawings or watercolor paintings, depending on what you want to call it. But before we get more into that, I want to say thank you to HEB Helping Here for sponsoring this and making it possible for activities like this to be online. I also want to go over a giveaway that we are doing. I think we're giving away school kits, so they include a bag, a backpack, a school bag, lunch bag as well, I think a pencil bag, and the way that you can enter this giveaway is by signing up for one of the kits that we offer. So if you got one of the kits, you are automatically entered into the giveaway. But if you do want an extra submission, you can always comment on the video below, or even tag us in a photo, like I think using hashtag IMAS artists.
So yeah. Yes, if you did not register, by the way, and you still want to participate in the workshop, just feel free to comment a picture below of you participating, and you will be entered as well.
Yes, and if you didn't get a chance to get some of the materials that you can always use things that you have at home. I know that the watercolor pencils are kind of different, and people don't really have them. You can always just use a watercolor palette and follow along like that. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start, and I'm going to go over some of the materials that we're going to use that were included in your kit as well, if you were able to get one. So first, I'm going to show you this 50 watercolor crayons or pencils here. It's actually really nice. A lot of options that we have here to work with. You will also get a sharpener, a pencil, basic things, a cup, and we're going to go ahead and add some water into it because we are going to be using water, hence the watercolor art. I would advise you all to get a napkin or something to dry off some water, and you should have gotten kind of a brush in your kit. Okay, so I'm going to get my pencil here. I'm going to show you all some pre-made stuff that I was working on before the video. Since we're going to be, so I forgot to mention that we're going to be drawing birds, more specifically the green jay. The green jay is a bird that is found here in the valley. So it is very, I think it's very cool. It's very cool because it's very tropical. It's kind of like a very tropical bird. It's very colorful. It has green, blue, and yellow in its feathers. So I think that it's going to be very cool to use a bunch of different colors from our watercolor pencils. Okay, and here I broke down what we're going to be doing. So I broke it down in shapes, so you can see the shape of the bird. Sometimes it might be a little hard to draw a bird because you see all the ruffles in its feathers, and you might have a bad time drawing a bird. But if you break it down in shapes like this, it is kind of easy. So we're going to be doing that together, okay? So I'm going to set this example over here next to my paper. I also forgot to mention that, you should have gotten a cardstock paper or watercolor paper, which is very cool.
Mixed media.
Yeah, mixed media. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and follow along this example that I made. Over here, using a pencil, I'm going to start drawing the shapes, okay? And after this, we're going to start using our watercolor pencils. Okay, so first we're going to start with the head shape over here. So when you're sketching, remember to sketch lightly. Don't sketch too dark because it might be hard to erase afterwards. So we're going to go over here. Remember, it's just basic circles and triangles even. For the beak, it's just basic triangles. Kind of like this. Yeah, so the green jay, I thought it was perfect to choose the green jay for this activity. Again, we're going to be able to use a multitude of different colors, very bright colors, primary colors, and yeah, it should come out very nice. So for the tail, I'm just drawing a rectangle. You can see here. The eye will be a circle. Kind of like that. And then the legs are only, I would say, the trickier part, but it's not too hard. Yeah, so upon reading more information on green jays, I found that they're very interesting. Actually, they're very smart as well. They're actually one of the few birds in North America that actually use tools to get food. So what they do is they grab a stick and kind of pry open a loose bark of a tree to get like worms and insects and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool to think about. Okay, so my basic sketch is kind of ready. I hope you can pick it up there in the camera. There we go. Again, I was basing it on this here. Now I went ahead and made another one, and this one, it kind of shows you the detail that we're going to be going over with. So the green jay has this kind of markings in its face and its kind of belly. So we're going to go ahead and make this design over here. Kind of try to copy it as best as we can. Okay, and green jays have a blue face and a kind of like a green body, green colored body. Go.
I don't think they can hear me, but you can ask them where they're tuning in from.
Okay. So anybody that's watching and joining me while doing this activity, I want to know where you're tuning in from. Are you all here in the valley, or maybe you're? Well, I know that school started, so maybe not on vacation, right? But maybe you're somewhere else. That would be really cool to hear about. You can put it in the comments.
We actually have someone saying hello from Rio Grande City.
Rio Grande City, hello. I wonder if any of y'all ever seen a bird like this. Maybe I haven't showed a picture of it yet, but once we're finished, you might kind of recognize it. But I personally have not seen a bird. I have not seen a green jay. Kind of sad about, but hopefully in the coming days I will be able to spot one if I pay enough attention.
Edgar, you want to check your mic? They said they can't hear.
Really?
All right, here, let me go ahead and just unplug it. All right, ask me.
I wanted to cut off. Hello, are you all able to hear me? Whoever's tuning in? I would appreciate it if you were to comment yes or no. Nobody's putting it in?
Not yet, but yes, if anyone comment, let us know if you can hear us. We had a little bit of issue with our mic.
Yes, I've been told that there's an issue with the sound, so if you are able to hear it or hear me, please let us know, okay, in the comments.
And if it did get cut off, let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from.
Yes.
We saw that someone's tuning in from Rio Grande City. That's amazing. And if you're just joining us, don't forget to comment a picture down below if you're participating for a chance to win one of 3 school supply bundles from HEB.
Yes, so make sure you are able to get as many submissions as you can. So I would say the maximum is 2 because you can get a kit and then you can send us a photo of you working on the activity. So you can get 2 entries into the giveaway. And I was looking at the backpacks right now and they're actually really nice. So you can be able to choose from 3 designs.
We have a hello from Sullivan City.
Hello. Is the audio working now?
I believe it is.
Okay, hopefully it is. Let us know if it cuts off again. Yeah, so my bird's kind of already sketched out as much as I could. Yeah, I don't think much about it, but you can see here how mine's looking, so you can try to copy it as best as you can.
And
Okay,
if you
now-
can see this one, Edgar prepped with some basic shapes and is applying it to his mixed media paper.
Yeah, so I've always found that if you kind of break down the shapes and the lines, make straight lines, it makes it a lot easier to follow. And it certainly helps me because while working on these live videos, sometimes I don't know, I'm kind of afraid to mess up or afraid that my drawing will not come out how I want it to. But yeah, using shapes really helps me out. So I'm done with this. I'm gonna put the examples here so maybe I can see. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up my watercolor pencils. Again, we're going to be using blue, green, and yellow, even some brown. So get those out. Oh, this purple is not brown. Yeah, the lighting in here is a bit weird. It is red. I can't even tell it's brown.
Oh, good. Yes, they can hear us.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm taking out my blue. I would recommend having a light blue and then a dark blue. So it's just like these. A brown, like I said. Brown. Yellow. Again, you can color in this bird however you want, but since I'm going for a green jay, these are the colors that we will need.
We got a hello from Edinburgh, Texas.
Hi, I'm from Edinburgh too. Okay, I think these are the basic colors that we will need. You can see them there. Sometimes I like to throw in the purple. Okay. I wonder if any of you all have used watercolor pencils. I actually get to use them until I was like, I think, in 12th grade, which is my last year in high school. But yeah, some of y'all will be able to test them out earlier. Okay, so like I said before, the face of a green jay is blue. So we're gonna go ahead and color it in blue with our watercolor pencils. So it would work just like if you were using any ordinary pencils or color pencils. Yeah, so we're not using any water yet. We're just going over it.
Ooh, someone said, oh, well, one we have hello from Hema and McAllen. And we have someone saying that they saw a green jay at Quinta Mazatlan.
Oh, cool. I wish I was able to see one. Yeah, I was reading more on them. Yeah, getting ready with some more facts, and yeah, they're really cool, like I said. Okay, we're gonna use blue for its tail as well. So over here. So it's not completely blue, but towards the end it's kind of blue. So you can see it here like this. Like that. Now we're gonna get our green. And most of its body is green. It's actually green and yellow, but we're gonna go with green first. Again, this doesn't have to be so perfect because we're gonna add some water onto it. So don't even worry about it not being completely covered in the color that you want. That's our green. I'm gonna grab a yellow. Yellow's actually my favorite color, by the way. So under here, we're gonna add some yellow. While I was researching green jays, I also heard that they were mimics, so they can actually impersonate other birds. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about. One way that they can use this to their advantage is by mimicking a hawk or a bird of prey. So when they do that, other birds will automatically leave, like a scene. Maybe they were eating some berries or some seeds. So what a green jay will do is mimic a hawk, and all the other birds will get scared and they just leave and leave the food there, and then the green jays will come in and yeah, get a free dinner basically, which is yeah, they're very mischievous in that way, but it's still pretty cool to learn about. Okay, I'm also gonna add some brown here at the bottom of the stomach. So right now we're just mixing our colors, putting them on paper. And then some brown under the wings as well. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to get a black color pencil, or a very dark color. It doesn't have to be black, it can be kind of like a dark purple or a dark blue even. This is mine. Yeah, so this is dark purple. You can use any dark color that you have, that you want. And then we go over where we left the white here. Just like this. So you can already see how colorful the bird's gonna come out. I don't know if any bird watchers are following along, but yeah, hopefully you all have come across one of these birds, and you're probably already recognizing it from this drawing that I'm making. Go. Yeah, so right now it just seems like I'm just mixing colors and coloring it in like any normal color pencils, but when we start adding water, that's where we can add like the feathers and create more of a smooth effect on its feathers, and it's gonna end up looking just nicer overall. Okay, so we're done with the first layer of watercolors or color pencils. Now we're gonna grab our water here, and then your brush. I have different brushes here, but you should have gotten one in the kit. Again, if you didn't get a kit, you can just use any other brush that you may have at your house. And we're gonna dip it in some water. You can see me doing it here. And then we're gonna go ahead and go over our color here. So as soon as you place the brush on the paper, you can see how, like, the effect that it's having on the color. So it just kind of yeah, just makes it kind of run more. Here. And now it kind of starts to look like a painting instead of a drawing. You can also use your napkin here to dry off your brush, get some more water, and then keep going. Yeah, don't forget to share a photo with us so you can so that you have a better chance in winning the giveaway.
Let us know in the comments if this is your first time using watercolor pencil, or if maybe you're very experienced and maybe you can share a few tips with everybody.
Yeah, so these are actually pretty hard to, I guess, master or try to do it every time. I usually like just using the palette, but these are very interesting. It's different, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of techniques that one can learn to get better at them. So I was thinking about like other birds and stuff, and if it wasn't for I think a green jay, I think I would have gone with a giant cardinal, because they're very colorful as well. They're very like their color is very unique. So the red color of the cardinal is very cool. Maybe even a hummingbird. Yeah, there's a different large amount of birds. Maybe after this one, you can try to draw another bird, and you can have two draw a bird paintings. Okay. So this is what we have right now. It's kind of pretty basic. We just kind of filled out the spaces with colors. But now we're going to start adding some detail, some feathers and some kind of some other stuff. So what we're going to do is wet the area where you're going to draw the feathers. So I'm going to do it here. And then you're going to grab your watercolor pencil and then make some dashes like this all over it.
Oh, we have someone saying you're doing amazing, Edgar.
Thank you. Thanks for the reassurance. Yeah, I do. I've drawn birds before, but it's a bit different when you're doing it in front of people. But yeah,
no
birds
pressure.
are really cool to, yeah, there's no pressure. I know. We're out doing it. It's for fun. We're learning how to use new media. So that's the detail that I was talking about. You can see it there. Again, we're gonna add some more water. There. And then you can add more detail. When you're working with water, just make sure not to press too hard when an area is wet. Even though it might not rip because the paper is a bit more thicker, it still can rip if you go crazy and just start kind of drawing super hard. Okay, so for the eye, I'm just kind of going over with black and then leaving the highlight. So leave it like an area white like this. Again, I'm doing the same thing I did over here, but now in the tail.
If you hear all the excitement in the background, we have Seat to Table open without registration. So if you're interested, come on in. Admission to the museum is just $1 and free for the ages 3 and under.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna keep on adding. It's kind of like layering. You just keep on adding and adding and adding, and that's what watercolor is. That's the secret to watercolor. Is just keep on adding, even though it might look done or you feel like you can't do more. Sometimes you just gotta keep going, and it just keeps on looking better and better. Okay, I'm gonna grab my black pencil here. Start going under the wing, because under the wing is going to be very dark because the shadows. So you can just go with a dark pencil and mark out the wing. I also learned that these birds are omnivores, my bad. Yeah, so they eat insects and even berries and seeds and stuff. Some birds are just carnivores, some are both, so omnivores. But it's very interesting to learn that. I thought that would just be herbivores. But yeah, it makes sense that they would eat any kind of critter that goes along. So anything like a grasshopper, spiders, crickets, and all that. That's their main diet. Although it will also go for like small lizards and stuff. Okay, so you can see here how I add black here. So that's just kind of like where the feathers kind of overlap each other. And then here it has to be a bit darker. So I'm going to use my black pencil. Add some water first, and then using your black pencil, just go over this. And then on the beak, it has to be a bit darker as well. I have a trivia question for you all. Do you all know which bird is the largest in the planet? So if you know, comment below if you know what the answer to that, and I'll let you all know in a bit. Just think about it real quick, and yeah, if you have something, just let us know.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I think Selena knows, or she thinks she knows.
I went to a zoo in Dallas, I believe, and they had it.
Okay, let's see if we'll give people a chance. If
I could be wrong.
Yeah, if nobody answers, we can just say it. Yeah. So right now I'm just going over where it's darker with a black pencil. So when you're gonna do this, make sure you do this at the end. Don't do this in the beginning. Don't use black in the beginning. Only do it once you have your colors laid down, kind of like we did, and with the green and blues and yellow. Okay, so nobody has answered the question?
Not yet.
Maybe I'll give it a bit more time. Again, which bird is the largest in the planet? What's the biggest bird that we have? Okay. I'm just gonna add a bit more detail over here because it's a bit plain looking over here. I'm gonna get my green. Kind of add stuff like this.
So for those that are just joining us, this is Workshop Wednesday. We are doing watercolor pencil drawing of a realistic bird. This is the green jay, which is native to the RGV. And we would like to know at this time, what is the largest bird on planet Earth? Oh, we have someone asking, is it an ostrich?
Yes, it is an ostrich.
Oh, cool. Oh, then I was wrong.
You were wrong?
Yeah, I thought it was maybe the harpy eagle.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think some people just kind of forget about ostriches because they don't fly, right? But yeah, they are considered to be birds. And yeah, they don't fly. I think it's a good thing they don't fly. That would be kind of crazy to see a giant kind of chicken bird flying at you. But yeah, it is an ostrich. Good job. Okay, so my bird is pretty much complete. I'm just gonna give him a branch for him to stand on. Right now he is kind of standing in midair. So I'm going to get my brown color pencil and then give them a branch here. So when you're drawing branches, just kind of, you don't have to be too perfect because it's nature, right? So it's kind of random where the branch grows and how it grows. So something like this. Maybe some poking out over here. Okay, like this, and then again, never forget the water. They're watercolor pencils, so in order to use them to their fullest extent, you can use some water. I'm also going to use some green here. So this can be some leaves, some greenery here in the branches. Keep on moving my brush here. Yeah, so now he has a place to stand on.
Someone's asking, Edgar, how did you get so good at drawing?
Well, I have been doing it for since 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade was when I first took the drawing class, and I always liked doing it, and I continue doing it. So if you want to get better and reach a high level, I would say, which I'm sure a lot of you are already at. Just keep on doing it. You keep on learning things. You're going to be able to learn how to use color efficiently or better. There's a lot of ways to get better. Just keep on doing it. I would say it's number one. So we're gonna add some clouds as well. So what's cool about these pencils too, I forgot to mention that you can just do lines like this, kind of like that. You can do lines like that, and then you can get your brush and then just go over it with water, and it kind of just makes it come together. So it doesn't look kind of off or weird if you just keep on doing stuff like this. You can work very fast with it. Paint's a bit more green here.
By the way, if you're tuning in, let us know, is this your first workshop Wednesday, or have you participated with us before? Or if you're working on the activity right now, how's it going? Any questions you'd like Edgar to ask before we go?
Yeah, this is a perfect time for questions. So you have any questions?
I think we might have some time at the end. Maybe Edgar, if you like, you can show them the backpack options.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'd be cool. And again, these backpacks, they are supplied with supplies from HEB, which you can enter for a chance to win by commenting a picture below of you participating. If you did register for the kit, you are automatically entered, But if you did not get a chance to register for the kit, you just got to get a picture of yourself and comment down below for a chance to be entered.
Okay, so this is our green J. It's pretty much complete. I can always keep on adding stuff, more kind of things in the sky and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the backpacks. I'm excited for y'all to see them.
In case you are just joining us, Edgar did prepare a practice with shapes of the bird. These are basic shapes. This is his first step here. Simple like triangles for the beak, almost square-like shapes for the feet, and almost like a rectangle. So basic shapes, moved on to add a little bit more detail. And if you want to screenshot that, if you're maybe watching on your phone or if your computer can screenshot, you can maybe hold on to those steps and then you apply your color. All right, I'll switch with you, Edgar.
Okay. There's another one over there.
All right, Edgar's gonna go ahead and show us some of those options for the backpacks.
Yeah, so there's 3 that you can choose from, I believe. So it's we got this one here. This is pretty cool. I really like the colors in it or on it, the color palette. Yeah, so they also come, like I said, I think with a water bottle, school bag, lunch bag as well. This one. This is another one. Okay. Again, all things from HEB.
Again, Workshop Wednesday is presented by HEB Helping Here. So thank you, HEB, for making this possible.
Okay, this last one. Right there. You can see all the things that it comes with.
Thank you, Edgar.
Yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you are able to join us next month. I believe we're going to do illustration. So that one's going to be very cool because that's something that I do in my in my spare time. That's what I like to do, and it's also a bit aimed for like any age range, right? But yeah, for like teenagers, maybe will like it. Even adults will like it, even kids as well. So I hope to see you all then. Thank you.